Hope you people are safe at your home. Now it's time to get back to your classes. I will be handling mathematics during this quarantine period. Dear students, you will be receiving videos every week, so kindly make use of it. In this session, we are going to see linear inequations in one variable which comes under the chapter Algebra. Linear inequations is a very easy chapter. Before getting into the problems, I want you guys should be clear with the basics. I hope you people would have learnt already about this in your lower classes. Now it's time to recollect. First, let us learn what is linear inequations. Okay, linear equation is nothing but an equation of degree 1. You people would have known about this. What is degree? Degree is the highest power of the variable. For example, let us take 5x plus 10 is equals to 0. This is an equation. Here x is a variable, right? So now tell me what is the power of the x? The power of the x is 1. Okay, so an equation of degree 1 will be considered as a linear equation. Now let us learn what is linear inequation. An equation is nothing but an equation contains two sides, right? One is left hand side and another one is right hand side. Here let me take an example. 3x plus 2 is equal to 12. This will be considered as your left hand side and this will be your right hand side. The only difference between the linear equations and the inequations is nothing but an equation should contains only the equal to symbol. Okay, if your equal to symbol will be replaced as lesser than, greater than, lesser than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, this will be considered as linear inequations. The next thing is, here we are going to see the basic sets. Okay, first thing is the replacement set and the solution set. Replacement set is also known as universal set. Replacement set is nothing but the number which can be selected to replace a variable. Here I have taken one example, 3x is equal to 12, right? If let me replace x with some other constant. What will happen? If x is equal to 4, now which implies 3 into 4 is nothing but 12. Here left hand side and right hand side will become equal, right? Which satisfies the condition. This is called the replacement set or universal set. Then what about the solution set? Here we got one, here we have taken one value, right? X is equal to 4. On substituting x is equal to 4 only, the equation will become satisfied, right? So this 4 will be considered as the solution set. Solution set is also known as truth set. These are all the basic sets we are going to see now. Now that is the next thing is how to solve a linear inequation. Here I have taken one example. 3x plus 9 is greater than 27. How we will solve an equation? We have to take the constant to the one side and the variables to the other sides to get the value of the variable. Is it so? Right. Next, 3x is greater than 27 minus 9. Here I am bringing this 9 to the next side, so automatically its sign will get changed, right? Now 27 minus 9 is nothing but 18. 3x is greater than 18, so x is greater than 18 by 3. This is nothing but I am bringing this 3 to the next side, so it will become division. Now x is greater than 6. What will be the solution? X is greater than 6. You must understand, if you know linear equations properly, then you won't have any problem in solving all the questions in this chapter. So guys, that was all regarding the introduction and way of solving linear equations. As we go forward, I will explain further that we need to know. Now let's begin the problems. Now let's go for the first problem. What is the question? Solve the following inequations, write the solution set and represent the solution set on the number line. Here the given expression is x plus 2 is greater than 9, where x belongs to whole number. We already know what whole number is, right? Where the whole number starts from 0, 1 and so on. Now what's the solution? First we have to solve this expression. Now what will happen? X plus 2 is greater than 9. Now I want to find only the x value, right? So x is greater than 9. So if I bring this 2 to the next side, it will become minus 2. So what will be the answer? X is greater than 7. So my solution set will be x such that x is greater than 7. X belongs to whole number, right? Since x belongs to whole number, the solution set is, here x is greater than 7, right? So what will be the answer? What is greater than 7? 8, 9, 10. It will goes on. Now we are going to go for the graph. Okay, we already learned in your lower sections how to draw the number line. The same way we have to start with the 0, right? So in the right side, all the positive integers will be denoted, and the left side all the negative integers will be denoted. Here I have taken 0, 1, 2 and so on. So what will be the solution here? 8, 9, 10 and so on, right? Which is nothing but x value should be greater than 7. So here I have to take encircle, just encircle the numbers. This will be your solution set. Hope you guys have understand. Let's move for the next problem. Solve the following in equations. What is the equations given? 2x minus 3 by 4 plus 8 greater than or equal to 2 plus 4x by 3, where x belongs to R is nothing but the real number. Now go for the solution. Here we have two in equations, right? Two expressions. Now let us consider this as a left hand side and this as right hand side. Now what is left hand side? 2x minus 3 divided by 4 plus 8. This is one expression. You people have learned already in your lower sections how to simplify. Okay, if two or more terms are interconnected with plus or minus symbol, what you will do? We have to check whether the denominators are same or not. If the denominators are same, no problem, we can add the numerators directly. Am I right? But at the same time, if the denominators are not same, what we have to go? We have to either go for LCM method or go for cross multiplication. Here I used cross multiplication method. Okay, so what you have to do? Here 8 is nothing but it will be considered as 8 by 1. Now what you have to do? Cross multiplication. 4 should be multiplied with 8. Now what will happen? 2x minus 3 plus 8 4s are 32 whole divided by 4 greater than or equal to. Guys, make sure that your inequality sign should be carried throughout this problem. Now solve the right hand side. 2 plus 4x divided by 3. Cross multiply. 2 into 3 is nothing but 6 plus 4x whole divided by 3. Okay. Now what can we do? This is left hand side and this is right hand side. So let me bring this 3 to the left hand side. What will happen? Here it will become multiplication. So 3 into this whole term, which is greater than or equal to 4 into this whole term. Here I am going to multiply each and every term of this expression with 3, and here each and every term of this expression with 4. Now what will happen? 3 into 2 is 6x plus 3 into 29 87 greater than or equal to 24 plus 16x. Now here we are going to find the value of the variable. How will you find the value of the variable? We have to bring all the variables to the one side and all the constant to the other side. Now here 6x and 16x, these are the variable term. So let me, here 6x is already here, so now bring only the 16x to the next side. What will happen? Here it is already in plus. If you bring it to the next side, it will become minus 16x greater than or equal to 24. Here I am bringing this 87 to the next side. It will become minus 87. If you subtract, answer will be minus 10x greater than or equal to minus 63. Here I am going to find only the positive value. Since both the left hand side and the right hand side contains minus symbol, so we can cancel it, right? While cancelling, make sure we have to change the inequality. In your previous step, here it is greater than or equal to sign. While changing the sign, it will become lesser than or equal to. Now x is less than or equal to 63 divided by 10, which is nothing but 6.3. So this will be your solution. Now let us go for the number line. The same procedure what we have done in the first problem, we have to carry here also. You have to start with the 0 and positive integers, and this time this side negative integers. So here what is the answer? 6.3. So 6.3 will definitely lies between 6 and 7, right? Make sure that your answer, the x value, is lesser than or equal to 6.3. In the previous problem, it was x is greater than 7, not equal to, just greater than 7. So here, wherever you are finding this inequality as equal to symbol, make sure while on encircling your answer, right, we have to shade it. This number should also be included. That is the move on to combined inequations. So far we have seen only one inequality in expression, right? Here two or more inequalities together will become the combined inequations. Let us have some example. The first thing is solve and graph the solution set of 3x minus 2 is greater than 19 or 3 minus 2x greater than or equal to minus 7 where x belongs to real number. Graph is nothing but the number line. So far we have seen, right? So let us go for the solution. Here this is one equation and this is another equation, right? So here I am going to solve each equation separately. Now what will happen? So let me take this inequality as A and this inequality as B. Okay, so A is equal to X such that you have to write this equation in this form. Okay, and now solve it. How can you solve this? 3x minus 2 is greater than 19. I just want to find the value of x. Now what will happen? Bring this 2 to the next side, it will become plus 2. So 19 plus 2 is 21. So x is greater than 7. Here 3 minus 2x is greater than or equal to minus 7. So here also we have to find the value of x. What we have to do? Bring only the x term to the one side and constant term to the other side. So minus 2x greater than or equal to minus 7. If I bring this 3 to the next side, it will become minus 3. So minus 7 minus 3 is nothing but minus 10. Already we have seen if both these sides are connected with the minus symbol, what you have to do? We have to change the inequality sign, right? In the previous step it was greater than or equal to. After cancelling the negative symbol, we have to change the inequality sign. So what is x value here? X is less than or equal to 10 by 2. So x is less than or equal to 5. So here we have two solutions, right? X is greater than 7 and x is less than or equal to 5. On combining both the equations, the solution set here is x, where x 7 should be lesser than x and 5 is greater than or equal to x. So x belongs to, this will be your solution set. Now let us draw a graph for this. The same thing here. The answer will be 4 and 7, right? So here we have to check x is lesser than or equal to 5. So lesser than or equal to, which means we have to encircle the 5 and we have to shade this part alone. Here this is x is greater than 7. Okay, here this we don't have any equality symbol, right? So we have to, it is enough to encircle. So for the fourth problem, solve the following inequations, write the solution set and represent it on the number line. Okay, here we have two inequalities, am I right? Two inequalities, one over here and one over here. The very first thing what we have to do is we have to divide this inequations in two inequations and solve both the inequations separately. Right? First let us this inequality. So this will be considered as case 1. Okay. Now the same procedure we have to find the value of the variable. So let me multiply each and every term of this expression with minus 3. Now what will happen? Minus 3x minus into minus will become plus. So 3 into 7 is 21 greater than or equal to 15 minus 7x. So bring all the x term to the one side and the constant to the other side. So what will be your x value? X is greater than or equal to minus 3 by 2. This is your first case. Now go for the second case. We have to combine these two inequalities. Now what will happen? 15 minus 7x is greater than x plus 1 by 3. Now in the denominator we have 3, right? So let me bring this 3 to the next side. What will happen? It will become multiplication. So 3 into 15 minus 7x is greater than x plus 1. Now multiply 3 into 15 is 45 minus 3 into 7 is 21x is greater than x plus 1. Now bring all the x term to the left hand side and constant to the right hand side. Now minus 21x, here we have plus x. So if you bring x to the next side, it will become minus greater than 1 minus 45. So minus 21x minus x is nothing but we have to consider it as 1x. So minus 21x minus 1x is equal to minus 22x greater than minus 44. Now what you have to do? Here I want to eliminate this negative symbol. So what I have to do? We have to change the inequality sign as lesser than. Okay, now x is less than 44 divided by 22. My answer will be x is less than 2. Here I got two solutions, right? X is greater than or equal to minus 3 by 2 and x is less than 2. Now what will be my solution set? X is such that minus 3 by 2 is less than x less than 2, where x belongs to the real number. As usual, we have to draw the number line. Hope you people would have solved it. We have covered 4 problems in this video. These are the 4 types of problems you can get in your examination. So many problems are present in your textbook. Here I have given few problems for you to work out. Try to solve all these problems. I hope you will not face any difficulty in solving this. Now we came to the end of this session. Keep preparing, children. See you guys in the next video. At the same time, take care of you and your family as well. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.